Okay, how's everything working now? Can you hear me? Hello? Okay, good. Apparently I didn't have it set up to catch my microphone so you guys weren't hearing anything I was saying. Okay, for those of you just joining us, if there is anybody just now joining us, for one, I apologize. I thought I had my mic set up. I was mistaken. Um, but as you can see, the game that won the poll was Persona 4 New Days, followed by Pokemon Academy, so I might do that next if I decide to keep doing this as a thing. But anyway, I personally like this game. I've bent Sony's ear about it a couple of times already as I've played through it. This is really well done, especially for people who didn't do the source material. This is a fan game. And feel free to just chat away in the chat, especially when it comes time to decision time. Because y'all are going to be the one making the decisions. I'm just more or less going to be picking out stuff. One moment. We will see if I hump you, okay? That's up to y'all. This is the decisions you guys make. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get started, shall we? And, oh, before I forget, we are going to be going by the name Soji Seita because my personal playthrough has Yu Narukami, and I figured might as well make it a little bit easier for me to tell the difference between the stream save and my save. So let's go ahead and get started, shall we? This is the only decision I am making that you guys are not. February 1st, 2012. The new year is well underway. You went through a lot over the past year, but things have returned to normal. The serial murder case you were investigating with your friends has been closed. It was an amazing accomplishment. Can y'all read okay? I mean, I'm still going to be reading out loud anyway, but, you know, regardless. We'll just chime in when you guys can. But like I said, I'm going to be reading out loud regardless, so, you know. You feel like you can face the coming year with no regrets. Okay. Yeah, I don't know how to make the window in for Twitch bigger. Hopefully I'll figure that out by next time. If not, unfortunately, y'all may just have to suck it up. Ellipses question mark? You feel a strange sensation, like an odd weightlessness and a pull on your mind. Could you be dreaming? Or... When you open your eyes, you're faced with a familiar sight. Gotta love the Blue Room. Or not the Blue Room, Velvet Room. Where is my brain tonight? Welcome to the Velvet Room. The Velvet Room. Igor and Margaret are here to welcome you, as usual. I guess this is specifically for Persona 4 and not Persona 4 Golden, unless Marie would have left before then anyway, but I've never played Persona 4 Golden. This place was instrumental in your success last year. The resources offered here helped you in your quest to find the truth. Yes, the ellipses have returned. Sorry, y'all. I think y'all are like a minute or so behind. Sorry, Ozzy's loud. Well, this is like to clarify. This is happening after the end, like the end of the main game for Persona 4. So like, yeah, it probably is just vanilla Persona 4. And I apologize, Ozzy wants in the room. I am not allowing him in the room right now. Somehow you found your way here again. But you've already solved the murder case. What could they want now? Ellipses, question mark. It's been quite some time. Oh, and let me know if any of the voices if the voices I'm attempting are annoying. Then I'll stop them. You've done quite well in unraveling the mystery that was set before you. Very impressive. You've faced many hardships and overcome many obstacles to come this far. Truly, you've been a most intriguing guest. I'm eager to see how you will choose to proceed from here. As always, the surest way to move forward, yes, Ozzy, you're not coming in right now, through the fog is with clear purpose and understanding. On your journey, you have learned a great deal about understanding the struggles and desires of others. But I wonder, what have you learned so far about understanding yourself? Yourself? You're not sure what Margaret means by that. What is there not to understand? Tell me, when you discard your masks and set down your defenses, what is it that most strikes your heart with fear? Margaret watches you closely, awaiting an answer. Her gaze is sharp and intense. You can't look away from her. Even if you lied, you feel like she would see the truth anyway. What you fear most is... And here is our first decision. What scares the absolute shit out of us the most? Which... Now, I think I accidentally end up doing one ending twice, just because of the choices I made in some of the dialogues. Excuse me. But our options are being alone, being rejected, or being forgotten. Okay, so we have one vote for being alone. As far as I know, I don't think Margaret. So we've got 2 for alone. Do we only have 2 people in the chat right now? I legit cannot tell right now. We do only have, okay, we only have the 3 of us, so I guess we're gonna go with alone. Okay, so yeah, it's just me, you, and Rain Sony. So we've got 2 for alone, and I'm the non-partial party, so we're gonna go with being alone. Is that so? Interesting. You're not unfamiliar with solitude. In fact, you tend to favor it. Over the course of your life, people will naturally meet and part ways with you. Meetings and partings are inevitable. I know, he is wolfing. I can't stop him because Dad got called in. He's on call right now. Where was I? Meetings and partings are inevitable. You understand this, yet your greatest... Whoops. I can't go back. Shit. Meetings and partings, I guess it's just happened naturally, blah blah blah, that sort of thing. I wonder... If the threat of isolation and the pain of loneliness became too much to bear, how far would you be willing to go to keep someone close to you? Alrighty guys, as far as I had to, or I wouldn't push it. Apparently I didn't go alone at all because I do not remember this option. Rain, I thought you liked Margaret. Okay, so you have 1 for I wouldn't push it. So, honey, what do you think? She is, but I think that's sort of... She is coming off accusatory, but I think that's sort of the point of her character right now. Plus, she's always been a straight-to-the-point character, if memory serves, but admittedly, I sucked at doing her social link. So we have two for I wouldn't push it, and well, we only have two here, so... I see. You're unexpectedly mature. You don't allow your fear to cloud your reasoning. Even though you fear being alone, you know that someday you will be parted from the ones you love. Could you remember that, even when faced with an imminent parting? Margaret smiles mischievously. Okay, she pulls out that book. I give you all permission to reach through the screen and pummel her with books. Yeah, I can be a tiebreaker if need be. You basically have to have a guide for her. It's insane. I suppose only time will tell. I look forward to seeing you if you can find your answer. If you will grasp it with steady hands, or let it slip through your fingers. Now then, off you go. Do remember to visit now and then. And don't forget, the path forward through the fog will only ever be as clear as your mind. Before you can ask any questions, the velvet room ripples and fades around you. You feel like you're falling. Of all places to fall asleep, we're going with in school. Wow! Ellipses. Ellipses? Yasugami class. Yasugami High, class 2-2. The bell to signal the end of classes has rung. It's later than you thought. Did you fall asleep during a lecture? You feel tired. Oh god, Yosuke. I'll do my best to impersonate voices, otherwise we're just gonna have to deal. Ah, finally! I've been staring at the clock for the last hour. I thought this day would never end. Yosuke is stretching in the seat behind you. Chie and Yukiko turn to join in the conversation. Seriously. Even you looked out of it for a while there, Soji-kun. You were just kind of staring into space. Soji-kun, are you having trouble paying attention?